Menteri Rangba Barim Unong Yalam TMC Dr. Mukul Sangma Ulong ba amdan jingmut ban phai pat sha Congress namar ke jingmentoy jong upat ba ke jela ka kham kongsan ban ye ke jingye dei party ha ka ba kili shaphang upara jong u Zenith Sangma ubala phai pat sha ka Congress umukul ulong ba ke jingsmo bha jong ke jela kalong halor baro bat ka kham he ya ke jingye dei persha party ula Pynshai ru ba ke jingye phet na Congress kalong karai bla perkhat bha bat udon kalinti trekam na ka benta ka roi kapar ke jela Meghalaya ula ongru ba ke jing perkhat jong kalong ban trei na ka benta upat ba am na ka benta ke yeng kasam ngala ban iye yu upara jonga hinre ngadon ki phau hajar ki para ha ke jela bat ke jela ka dei ka bokong san Shaphang uzinit umukul uloong ba ula ban mut ba ke jing ang nu jong kan biang ha ka pat ka party hinrei ula ban bakla bat ngan Pynshai Sha ya kata
You see, there are two things. One thing is that I would not like to share my thoughts from a family perspective. Family remains family because whether he goes to Congress or to anywhere, he remains my brother. But I want to tell you one thing, rather tell everybody. I may love my brother, I may love my sister, but once I have shared this with all of you earlier, once I have decided to be in public life, I do not remain monopoly of my family members alone. I began. That means I have hundreds of thousands of brothers and hundreds of thousands of sisters, nephews, and nieces. That's how I look at it. And that is the conviction with which I have been working. My work, and as far as my work, which has been over the decades seen by people, will be a testimony to what I say. You go to Ampati, you go to Garwitz, you see whether Dr. Mukul has engaged in favoritism to really enrich his own siblings and relatives. You just go and see. I think it has become necessary for all of us to know that. Why I did that was because I wanted to lead by example. Maybe some other people also will um, take cognizance of this approach and understand the value of this, because more than the silver and the gold, I think the name and fame is worthier. There's higher value. How we want to be remembered. So this is one thing which I have said. So Zenith will have. I think it's an aspirational move. He might have thought that his aspirations will be fulfilled if he sits, but he may be wrong. I am telling you, he may be wrong, and he will be wrong. I'll prove it.
So coming to the second part of the question.
Okay, you are talking about bitter thing. Now, the interest of the people and the state supersedes everything else. It also supersedes the interests of any political party, any political dispensation. Now, it is not that I nurture this bitterness, but then if I share with you the truth, then it becomes bitter. You see? It's not always so pleasant to share all our experiences. These are not something which has happened overnight. You know that I have left Congress and I have taken a very, very conscious decision. It's not that I have just jumped out, not thinking what to do, not having a plan for future. I definitely have a scripted chart of path already scripted for the state of Meghalaya. As one of the members who have had the privilege of serving this state and building this state together with other leaders of the state. So I cherish them, and I still have time on my side, and it is my binding responsibility to see that the state that we have all collectively built together is somehow protected from all perspectives. and that responsibility is vested upon all the leaders. And to be able to deliver them, sometimes you have to look at, another route, and that is precisely I have done. Because in Congress, what happens? You look at Karnataka, you look at Karnataka, you look at Meghalaya also in the past. Same things happen. How I have navigated the whole challenges with all these internal challenges within the party. We don't share outside the party, because otherwise it will end up as something which is not pleasant, washing dirty linen in public. So these are things which we have kept close to our chest, and have responsibly ensured that these things don't go outside the four walls.